I will confess to everyone, yes, I have a, an HBK card that I can use anytime to find out whatever information. But I'll say this, I don't abuse that. I don't, again, it's like that whole balance thing. You look at those times and you go, is this one of those times where I want to burn that card? And I could tell, because I was up in the gorilla position that night, and I could see the look of everybody there. And I think, in my opinion, as I expressed with Jim Ross on his podcast, one person made that decision. I don't think it was popular with, many people. And when that's the case, and you get that feeling, that's when there's no sense in asking and inquiring about it. Really, the answer usually is, you know what I mean? And felt like it was time.
Do you think he's still?
Okay, what's that?
Do you think he's still now?
I don't know. I texted him after the match, hope you're okay, yada, yada, yada. And, he just said, hey, when obviously jokingly, he said, when I wake up and get the number that busted hit me, I'll give you a call, because he wants to, talk about some outdoor stuff. But, I don't know. I know that, I know since mom, they've all been pretty darn physical. I know that wears on me, and I know it's been wearing on him. So I don't know, that's a decision every guy comes to, and that's the thing it's a personal thing, and that's another one of those things you don't push on that. Believe it or not, and I guess maybe it's because I don't like everybody up in my business. I don't do a whole lot of, I don't use that card much, because it's just, that stuff isn't my business. It's like, John asked me about the punk stuff last night, and, I know what everybody else knows, and people say, what do you think? And I understand his side of it too. I mean, I can understand, being at a place where, the money and being on TV and all that kind of thing. Sometimes that if you're doing this job, what I think for all the right reasons, which I think, Phil does and did, that's, that money and belts and all that kind of stuff, that isn't enough to keep you going. You gotta enjoy it here. When the day comes, if you don't enjoy being in that ring, because you do it all the time. If you're not enjoying that part of it, it's better off for everybody, that you step away. And so, that's a decision he'll come to. And I think we'll all hear about it eventually. But I sincerely, hand to God, I haven't inquired about it. I don't think it's going to be long. I mean, because to me, where do you go from there? You know what I mean? I don't, we sort of gauge, believe it or not, we try to gauge by you guys. And I think that caught a lot of people by surprise. But I don't know if it was, that good surprise. You know what I mean? People got to where it's like, hey, I don't even care, the streak will keep going, And then when it didn't, which was a nifty sort of change, it was like, oh, I liked it that I knew that it was going to keep going. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it garnered the response, they were looking for. And so I think that's going to have to be a wait and see thing. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if they know, like, where to go. And a lot of that depends on, obviously, Taker, how he feels, and then obviously what it is they decide to do from there. But I think that's a big question mark right now.
Since the topic's come up of